Hey guys, welcome back to another 300ZX video. So today we're going to talk about weight reduction. It's one of the most effective ways to improve the performance of your 300ZX, and generally speaking, some of these things even cost nothing. So I'm going to give you over 10 things that you can do. First, we're going to start off with racing seats. If you have leather in your car, they are going to help reduce the weight by as much as 40 pounds. I already made a video about how I think they hug you better and they're just a big upgrade overall. So that's the first place you can start. It's pretty easy. It is one of the more expensive ones, but you're going to see that after we add all this up, we're going to be well over 150 pounds. Carbon fiber ducts, it's going to shave about 2 pounds. If you're paying very close attention to my engine bay, you might notice this, but that is an NA power steering pump. So what I did was a complete HICAS removal that converted to an NA pump, and essentially all the lines down the car, and of course I got the HICAS eliminator, which you can see changes so much out of the car. Some key things about the HICAS removal is that besides being able to take 70 pounds out of the car, a lot of people, just search on twinturbo.net or other places, you'll see a lot of people say that you can't trust a hydraulic HICAS system from the 1990s anymore because it does wonky things on a track or driving at very high speeds. It kicks in at 55 miles an hour. So, frankly, I just didn't trust it when I started to track this car. We're going to remove this, and we're going to look down here, okay? Voila. Probably know this, but removing all this knocks out 32 pounds. So you take out your wheel locks, you take out your spare, have AAA, know a good friend. Yes, I put Dynamat in my car because it was too loud, so I did add weight back in. But essentially you are taking out a lot of weight. So this is a no-brainer. Definitely don't need the spare. The window, washer, reservoir, and all associated lines is 5 pounds. Up here, there's a hatch weight that weighs 3 pounds. So you can see that doing these things in the rear of the car is going to save you over 30 pounds. Somewhere between 32 and 35. I guess it just depends on your car. So you do that, you do the HICAS, now you're automatically over 100 pounds. You do racing seats, and that's another 40 pounds. So now you're at 140, probably more towards 150. And then we could cover a few other little details right now. It's going to save you shaving your antenna is also going to save you some pounds. What you're going to do to your car is not entirely one-dimensional, right? Here's a good example. Big brake kit, lightweight wheels. I think they look way better than stock. I'm sure no one disagrees with me. I believe I'm saving a few pounds, but did I do this solely for weight savings? No. I once had Enki RPS 1s on here. I didn't love the way they looked, but they were by far the best weight savings you can do. So again, you just have to find the right combination between aesthetics and other dimensions that go into it. Yeah, you can shave more weight out of your car. There's no doubt about it. But if you remove the air conditioning system, then you're not going to have a practical car. Sure, you can remove your radio. That might eliminate, and all its associated wiring. That would probably eliminate about 30 pounds. That's actually an interesting one because frankly, I barely ever use the radio. So I guess if I was still going with any other weight reduction, that would be something I would seriously think about doing. By the way, you could do the opposite of this and actually take out all the sound deafening, because you have sound deafening in here, back there where you actually see sound deafening in my car. But I've driven my Z 5-6 hours, maybe even more than that at a time. And the reason why that sound deafening is actually in there is because I couldn't go, it would definitely affect my hearing the next day if I drove it for long periods of time. You could remove the carbon canister and the EGR system. A lot of people do that. Mine works. I don't want to create problems. I tend to be a little more environmental thinking than I guess some people. So I just don't think it's a great idea. But yeah, that's another thing you could do. Even get carbon fiber T-tops, but why would you want to do that? That's only if you're getting a race car. And they're extremely expensive. So again, you could get very creative with this car. I've seen people do it. There's just certain limitations to this car, honestly. You would never touch the hood because this is actually made of aluminum and it's super light. hatch, sure, you could put a carbon fiber hatch back here, but safety and frankly, I think they look ugly. Guys, so that is how I shaved over 150 pounds out of my car. I hope that you enjoyed this video.